What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Chico Moya. So I stumbled upon a video called Finland Explained, and I've been living here for quite a while now, and I wanted to know if this video can accurately describe what I view Finland as, and let's see what this video has to say. So I'll leave the link of the video below so that you can check it out, because I'll be pausing and talking in between if I find it appropriate. So let's get it.
Finland, the land of 188,000 lakes, advanced bear repellent techniques, warm and cozy sleeping conditions.
Okay, I was not expecting that. Sorry, that was 7 seconds. I won't be stopping that quickly. Okay, let me start again.
Finland, the land of 188,000 lakes, advanced bear repellent techniques, warm and cozy sleeping conditions, civilized sports,
oh my god, bro,
stable politics, informative instructional videos, a terrifying military, harsh prison sentences.
There are no cell blocks here, just dormitories. Inmate.
Okay, is this like a meme or something? So far, the video is not wrong.
Inmates come and go in their own cars.
Multi-purpose inventions, varied and diverse scenery.
I'm sorry, this is hilarious. I should have made this a try not to laugh video, because this is absolutely hilarious. But anyway, okay.
Lucrative hustle opportunities and €10 beers, which aren't even full pints. You also can't buy alcohol in a shop after 9 PM. You can't go to pubs or clubs if you're under the age of 20, and you can't get any spirits if you're under 22. Extremely strict.
Hey, yo, let's be honest. When you put it that way, it sounds really terrible. It's true. When I first moved here and I realized that after 9, you just can't get alcohol anywhere unless you go to a bar. I remember being really taken back by that. And also in South Africa, in grocery stores, you can buy wine. You just can't do that here in Finland.
Strict alcohol laws here. Makes you wonder how Finns manage to be some of the most lathered, obliterated, drunk people in the world. Yeah, all Scandinavian countries kind of see Finns as their insane redneck alcoholic neighbors. A perfect example of this is the show Dudesons, a group of Finnish stuntmen who created one of my favorite childhood shows, probably most of which I can't even show on this platform, but I'd highly recommend it if you're trying to get a grasp on Finnish culture. The names—
Is it true though? Is that how the Swedes and other people around view Finnish people? Let me know down in the comments. I'll be really interested in knowing that. I know Finns are perceived as, when it comes to alcohol, a lot of people like to talk about Finland drinking a lot. Even though I will say, from my experience, I feel like we drank a lot more alcohol in South Africa than they do here in Finland. But anyway.
Names of these guys were Jukka, Jarno, Jorpi, and Hannu, which is pretty funny because that's a relatively accurate representation of how the Finnish language sounds.
Lentokonesuihkutobiinimoottoriapumekaanikko aliupseerioppilas epäjärjestelmällistyttämättömyydellään säkkään.
Finnish is one.
I'm not gonna lie, the Finnish language, if you are watching this from somewhere else around the world, the Finnish language is so strange. It's like, I remember moving here and the only languages I kind of heard were some of the local languages in South Africa, and there was French, and Afrikaans, which is basically, it's similar to Dutch, right? And so I was really used to what certain languages sound like. And then when I started hearing Finnish, I was genuinely taken aback. I was like, yo, is this even a language? If aliens came to Earth, well, if I found out that aliens actually came to Earth a couple thousand years ago and they spoke Finnish, I would believe that. For real. Because it sounds so different.
Finnish is one of the Uralic languages, making it similar to Estonian and randomly Hungarian, which you'll be glad to know is an extremely easy language to learn.
Hungarian is how people would speak if they spoke in computer code.
The Finnish language originates from Siberians who crossed the Ural Mountains around 10,000 years ago. Some of them settled on Russia's western coastline, some of them formed a kingdom in Central Europe, and some of them settled on the eastern Baltic coastline. This is one of the factors that really separates Finland from Scandinavia. By the way, if you call a Finn Scandinavian, they will violently bludgeon your head off with an axe, which is...
Yep. So true. I've made that mistake, and the way people react in the comments, I'm like, bro, just chill. Like, bruh. But it's true. There does seem to be something around that where calling Finnish people Scandinavian gets them all fired up. But yeah.
Which is pretty ironic since all the signs in Finland are also written in Swedish, and it's mandatory to learn Swedish in school.
I'm quite interested. If you are Finnish, how do you feel about that? Like having to learn Swedish. What is your relationship to the Swedish language? And I've got a video about Sweden coming up soon. I want to react to something happening in Sweden.
You guys can keep these. I don't really want to claim.
I'm sorry, but out of all the amazing things Finland does, the food is just not its greatest strengths, in my opinion. No offense, guys, but I mean, I'll eat it. The buffets are cool and whatever, but they just don't look fantastic, if you know what I mean. But don't hate me.
Claim that nasty shit, man. I went to both Helsinki and Tampere a couple weeks ago, and honestly, they were too clean. Suspiciously clean. I did not see one unironed shirt in Finland. I did not see one decaying building. I did not see one speck of uncleanliness in the whole country. It was a bit...
I feel you, bro. Helsinki and the cities are so incredibly clean in comparison to a bunch of other people. Before I moved to Finland, I dreamt of going to Germany and more specifically Berlin. And then during 2020, I ended up going for a couple of days. And do you know the one thing that I noticed is just how dirty it was in comparison to Finland. And that's just the thing. I feel like I'm spoiled now because... like the subway, Finland is just impeccable in comparison to a lot of other places. I mean, you would have to go to like Norway or, I don't know, Japan or something to be able to rival that level of cleanliness. It's quite incredible. So I feel what this guy is saying.
Country. It was a bit too tidy, you know. Made me wonder.
Right, listen. Finland is not a real country. There is actually no landmass there at all, and the space between Sweden and Russia is actually open ocean. I would ask you to approach the evidence I put forward here with an open mind.
It's true. It's all fake, guys. Finland does not exist. I am opening up to you right now. I've been held at gunpoint in Sweden, actually. Finland doesn't exist. It's all been a lie. I've heard about this conspiracy theory, and I would believe it if I wasn't freaking in Finland right now, or unless all of this is just a figment of my imagination somehow.
Firstly, Gorbachev made trips to Japan months before the fall of the Soviet Union. They shared a common secret, a common asset that worked in both of their favors, and that asset was Finland. The necessity of Finland is quite simple. Japan can fish in the ocean between Sweden and Russia without worry for repercussions. After all, nobody's going to expect fishing regulations to be broken in a place where there's a so-called landmass. Will they? And in return, Russia gets a percentage of the fish to distribute amongst their population. The fish caught by the Japanese is then transported across Russia. That was the real reason of the construction of the Trans-Siberian Railway, by the way.
You know what? It's all making sense now. The only thing that doesn't make sense is, where are all the Finnish people then? Are they all just fishermen, or what's the vibe? Explain, please. Tell me. I need to know. Because otherwise we are all having one collective, really strange vision, or something else is afoot.
And then shipped from Vladivostok to Japan under the disguise of Nokia products. This is why Japan is the largest importer of Nokia products.
I was not expecting that one. So this theory is evolving even more.
Despite the fact that very few people own Nokia phones in the country.
I'm Finnish. Yes, this audio. Who are they? I not exist.
You are actually West Russian or East Swedish, I'm sorry to tell you this. Helsinki is located in eastern Sweden. It's not like the people flying there would notice. And that's why every f***ing road sign and every bus stop and every train announcement, they always have to say the Swedish version. That's because it's in Sweden. What? Well, what's the alternative? They're a bunch of riders that can't let go of the Swedish language, you know?
Whether it's
Oh my God. Hey, listen. The dude has a good argument. I mean, we are evidence-based people, right? Even if something goes against the way we feel, we need to test the evidence. But the problem with this theory is that, are you telling me I've been in Sweden this whole time without knowing it? I mean, for a Swedish area, they speak a lot of Finnish. But anyway,
You know?
Whether it's real or fake, honestly, aside from downing hot dogs and steaming in saunas, there's not a whole lot to do in this country. Which leads me on to my final and main tip for anyone visiting Finland. Go to Estonia.
Hell nah, where we at, man?
Finland, man! Goodbye, Finland.
God bless, man. I reckon that's Estonia, you know. Estonia's the middle. Yeah, told you.
Yo, Leo, do the thing.
Yo!
That was freaking amazing. The one thing I will agree on is the fact that it can feel, especially when it's wintertime and stuff, it can feel like the only thing to do is to like go to bars and stuff. Because what else are you going to do? I mean, you can go ice swimming and stuff, but it's many things. I don't know if it's fun, you know? And another thing is, I went to a bar the other night because right now it's actually, as of filming this right now, it's actually my birthday. And I am 32 years old. Anyway, I went to a bar, watched a friend DJ, and it was awesome. But while I was sitting at the bar, do you know what was running through my head the entire time? I wanted to go home. So maybe priorities and stuff in my life have just changed, but I am now in this place where I have to start trying to figure out what I want to start doing for fun, what I want to start putting my energy into, and that sort of stuff. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was just a fun little thing. I'd love to hear some of your comments. Let me know what else you'd like me to talk about. Let me know below. And I am actually visiting Sweden on the 22nd of this month. It's my birthday gift to myself. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please leave me a like below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. But most importantly, have a fantastic day or evening or whenever you see this. You are amazing. Cheers for now. Bye.